King Charles and Queen Camilla's possible Australia tour plans underway. Australia is preparing for a possible royal tour by King Charles III and Queen Camilla in the second half of 2024. The federal government confirmed it will liaise with states and territories around a possible route later this week, while the king has scaled back on engagements following his cancer diagnosis. Preparations were being made for the monarch's first visit to Australia since taking the throne. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said planning was already underway on the logistics of a possible visit. The king has shown his compassion for Australians affected by recent natural disasters, just as Australians have shown compassion and support for the king following his cancer diagnosis. He said, "The King, Queen and members of the royal family are always welcome in Australia." Deputy Prime Minister Richard Marles said the King had a long connection with Australia, extending from his time attending Geelong Grammar in the 1960s. "There is an affection for King Charles. I know King Charles has a deep affection for Australia," he told ABC TV on Monday. A royal visit by King Charles and Queen Camilla later in the year would be a really tremendous and popular event, and I do think that Australians would very much welcome seeing King Charles in our country. King Charles has made 15 official visits to Australia, most recently in 2018 for the Commonwealth Games, but never while serving as king. If he were to visit, it would be the first by a reigning monarch since Queen Elizabeth's in 2011. The king has previously travelled to every state and territory, and it's expected all jurisdictions will make requests for the monarch to visit. NSW Premier Chris Minns said Sydney was an obvious choice for a stop-off. "I mean, this is one of the greatest cities on earth, and if you don't come to Sydney, then no one will believe that you came to Australia," he told Seven's Sunrise program. There has been speculation as to whether the royal tour will go ahead after Charles announced he had been diagnosed with cancer in February. The British monarch has postponed public duties while undergoing treatment, which has included a corrective procedure for a benign enlarged prostate. Buckingham Palace confirmed he will continue to perform his official paperwork, including weekly meetings with the Prime Minister throughout his treatment.